I need help.
Yeah. So
You gotta prime the puncture.
tell us about the car you made.
Well, I've never finished. That was a car that affected my life.
Yeah.
I was working at Richard Brothers in Hillsdale, Michigan. Quality control, and I worked with a fellow in the same department. And, I had acquired a 34 LaSalle, and I wanted to rebuild the engine first. But I ended up, I stripped it down, repainted the frame, and started building it up from zilch.
Yeah.
But what affected my life was the fact that my brother, or my brother-in-law, friend at that time, would stop in because he lived in the same little town that I had this car.
Yeah.
I had rented a backyard alley shop, mechanic shop. But so we would go over to the house next door and rob the refrigerator. And it went pretty good. The second or third time we got caught.
Yeah.
And this young lady, I thought she was a babysitter because she was sitting two babies.
Yeah.
And anyway, never did finish the car, of course, but it did lead into other things.
Yeah.
For sure.
Was that Grammy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finally, yeah.
Yeah.
So I learned right away where I knew that she was Jack's sister.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law. So it ended up we started dating and everything. She was in the process of finalizing a divorce.
Yeah.
She had an abusive truck driver family, husband.
So.
But it just went on and on. But getting back to the car, now that's what led into this. But
Yeah.
I had this car at all myself. And then I made pretty good money. It's the first money I'd ever made, and I didn't know how to handle it or anything, so I spent it.
Yeah.
But anyway, started getting involved in the hot rod magazines and so forth, and shop and channeling and all that stuff with cars. And I decided I wanted to make a 7-passenger limousine with jump seats into an oversized MG type car. Like I say, I never got it finished, but that thing hung around for quite a few years. I worked on it, spent money on it, moved it into a shop when I had a business going or a partnership later.
Yeah.
Finally moved it out and we bought a farm. This was after we got married, naturally. We were renting a farm, we didn't buy it. And they had a big old chicken coop on it.
Yeah.
So I took the end off and put the car in there. And then I got involved with pattern making and partnership and so forth.
Yeah.
And at some point, I had to move. So I moved the car over to the shop. And then we changed locations in the shop into a big junkyard with a big building that the owner had built this large CBS building.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was good. And then we got into the oil business. We had a big oil field that came in southern Michigan right there. It was very pure oil, like Pennsylvania crude.
Yeah.
It was a winner.
Wow.
Mom.
So here we were with equipment that we could repair some of the things they broke. And we ended up buying a lathe to turn the threads on drill collars. When they drill, they just put on 20-foot lengths as they go deeper and deeper into the pits on the end, and
Wow.
keep adding pipes to it. So, anyway, the old car just kind of sat there, and I finally got a job in Florida working with Pratt and Whitney,
Yeah.
and couldn't take the car with me, so I went. There was a Ford gentleman, he had a Ford that he had a large garage, but he collected Rolls Royce mostly.
Wow.
So I approached him one day, you want this or sell? He said, yeah, not really, but I'll give you $500 for it, but I don't have the money right now. Now, this was just before I'm getting ready to go to Florida.
Yeah.
Anyway, when I left, the car was still sitting in the junkyard.
Oh no.
Oh, yes. And he died.
Oh
I never
no.
got the 500, which was okay.
Yeah.
But
Oh no.
poor old LaSalle.
Yeah.
But anyway, they had a big crusher there, the junkyard part, and I'm sure that's where it ended up.
Oh no.
But I had changed the carburetor because I wanted to. Well, I reworked everything so I could lower the hood. I mean, the collar line was quite tall on the fill of the cells. So I reworked the frame so I could move the engine back about 16, 18 inches, and I could drop it down behind the axle so I could lower the hood.
Yeah.
The hood was a 4-piece thing in place of 2 because it was 16 foot long.
Wow.
You're setting up over the back axle, nothing but hood up there. It was not smart. There was nothing smart about it.
But it was fun.
It was fun.
Oh wow.
So anyway, that went the way of all good pieces of junk. But that one had, I changed the carburetor. There was one of the Chrysler or something that had a carburetor, had an air horn, so it didn't have it stacks up.
Yeah.
That was, and then this fellow that was going to buy it, the Ford man, I asked him if I could change the distributor to a Ford one, which is just a round one, Yeah, but it won't work. But anyway, I went ahead and did it. And I was mounted on the front.
Yeah.
It worked. I made it work. It took a while to figure it all out. It did run.
Yeah.
There was an engine that I hadn't painted the engine, but it was clean. It totally rebuilt. Board and everything. I had it bored out professionally.
Wow.
Racing pistons and pins put in. I had big ideas. Stupid.
Oh no. No, that's how you learn.
Yeah.
Now, when you bored the engine out, I thought you had said something about one of the car companies was interested in the work you were doing.
No, I contacted Cadillac because Cadillac, LaSalle was a experimental development
Yeah.
of the Cadillac. So I contacted the factory, it was one of the engineers or someone, asked how far I could bore it out
Okay.
bigger. So I couldn't leave anything alone. I had to change it.
And that engineer wanted to know how souped up
He
it
was
could
kind
get.
of curious about what I was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did get a response. That
Yeah.
was nice.
Yeah. How did you meet Jack?
He was working at Halide Products where I was,
Okay.
same department.
Yeah. And were you?
He was dating Jean at that time, and Jean later.
Yeah.
So the girls sometimes would show up at quitting time at midnight. They might be out in the parking lot
Uh-oh.
and we'd meet and go somewhere.
So was Jack a good friend of yours from work?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's how I got acquainted with the Eifords and the Loveberries and everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And did you guys have an interest in mechanicking together, or did you just work at the one company?
No, he was more a sales type,
Yeah.
so that was good too.
Yeah.
But no, we're just good friends. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, always into his good friends.
Yeah.
He was Uncle Jack to all the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, thank you so much for sharing that. I guess we can let you finish your coffee, and we'll try to capture stories like that.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause I don't know, that history tickles me to death. There's so much that I don't know. I've heard Mom talk about Uncle Jack and Aunt Jean. I've heard her mention that, and I think I knew that it was.
Yeah, she went to live with Annalie one summer, a few months or whatever, school vacation time.
Yeah. Yeah. And but as far as all of that stuff, history fascinates me. So
Yeah.
I love
I know.
I love to hear the stories and what it was like and how things were and the way people did. And I want to hear you, at some point in time, I want to hear you tell about the pattern making and what that was like, because that's something that I don't think we do anymore
Yeah.
in industry.
Yeah, it's, the computers kind of
They stepped in,
did away with that. Yeah.
but we lost a lot of skills and talent in that stuff. What's your question, buddy? I don't think Danny's going to be here.
Yeah, I'll have to tell us a little bit of when I first hired in at Pratt & Whitney. It was interesting because the plant was quite new. They'd only finished it a year or so before that.
Wow.
And they still had the inspection department that I hired into. Some of them were still working in a down Riviera Beach on US 1. There was this International Towers or something.
Yeah.
Food, coffee, all that stuff. They had rented some space in there, so some of the inspectors were working there yet.
Okay.
They were setting up things in the plant. I basically got there just after it was all set up.
Oh wow. So Pratt was building, but they were renting space from International Foods and doing work out of
International Towers or something.
Okay.
I forget what it was. It's
Yeah.
still there in Riviera Beach on
Yeah.
US 1.
Okay.
On
And where
the west side.
was Pratt at? What town was it in?
About 20 miles out in the boonies, straight out. They built a beeline for
Oh wow.
yeah, the beeline going to Indian Town and so forth.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I know around here there's certain companies that you name and they talk about those are the ones that brought the jobs in. Like for here it was there was PET, and then there was also the
Magnavox.
yes.
Yeah.
So they talked about that. Was that kind of like what Pratt was in Florida, or
It was just that. No, that was built just for the development of the Blackbird engine It was top secret. And the second, third stage rocket engines,
Yeah.
which we've still got one. And I worked on that one. I bought parts for it and so forth. That's still going. They just heard from it again. They had lost contact a couple of times, but they just heard from it again. It's way out past everything.
Oh wow! So is that the one that they just sent straight out to
Yeah.
see how far, and it's still out there going?
Still going. That's Mariner 2. Mariner 1 is kind of looped around some of the planets and so forth, but this one, they're just seeing what's out there.
Yeah.
This was 1960s technology. It's still going.
Yeah.
It's still talking.
Yeah. Well,
It was atomic power,
okay. Yeah.
and where there's no friction or anything, or very little, it takes just a little boost to get it going faster. Though it's going faster all the time.
Wow. That's
It's
crazy.
deteriorating, but it's launched in 68 or 69. I remember when I was working there when we heard it had been launched. Everybody cheered.
Uh-huh.
That one?
Yeah. Mariner 2.
Oh wow. Yeah.
But that was the technologies of 1960, and the engineers designed and built that with slide rules. They had no computers. Didn't need computers. Didn't know what to have.
Back when you knew what you were doing.
That's right. Exactly. This is a scary thing about artificial intelligence.
It's terrifying.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
It'll take us forward. It'll be the end of us. And it serves us right.
Yeah.
I have always said there's too many people in the world, you know. Seriously, we're ruining it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think too, like a lot of times, in societies you'll see what's important to people and their values and what they think about, and like when you talk to a lot of people, they're not thinking about the future. It's just what I want right now.
Yeah.
And they're not thinking about because
Of course, it's always been that way, but it's so bad now.
it's moving faster.
It's bad, yeah.
Yeah, it feels like it's moving really fast.
It is.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I try to think about with the boys and stuff, to instill those values in them so they respect certain things. And it's just something that we had a better understanding before all the technology
Mom,
of how things
question.
were.
Question.
What's your question, sir?
What one are we going
It'll be a bit. You want to go check and see what Dad and Edie are doing? But that's fascinating. So I'm not good with my history. What were some of the first rockets to launch? Because everything kind of got started right around the 1960s, wasn't it?
Yeah, it started in the 50s.
Okay.
Yeah. Even the automobiles, like Studebaker had their little rocket car and so forth, you know.
Everybody was in on it.
Yeah. The tail fins, even on the Chevy.
The Bel Air is.
No, we had 57. It was a business coupe.
Uh-huh.
I think it was a four-door, but it was a business. I had to put seats in the back. But that was a car that it wouldn't die. It was one of those. It was a truck engine that had originally came with two generators, one for radio.
Uh-huh.
They didn't have phones or anything, but they had radio phones. So I bought it off a used car lot.
Wow.
That thing wouldn't die. I think it ended up in Puerto Rico or somewhere.
Yeah.
or Cuba color.
Yeah.
The Cubans love those 57 Chevys.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
So how did it end up over in Cuba? Did they just ship them over, or?
yeah. Yeah, they buy them here.
Yeah. Wow.
No, I just sold it to someone. I was fishing off the old bridge that used to swivel in Jupiter,
Uh-huh.
going over the Jupiter Island. I was fishing off that one night. As I was getting out of the car late at night in the dark after work, and this guy was waving, and he just backed in. I jumped out of the way, but he got my door,
Oh no.
and put a pretty good kink in things.
Yeah.
Well, his brother could fix cars.
Oh no.
Oh, anyway. Then finally ended up they bought it.
Yeah. Did you like to fish?
Oh, yeah.
Where was the best fishing?
My bridge fishing.
Yeah.
At the pier, Jupiter Pier.
Yeah. What did you like to fish for?
Anything that was a bite. I had no idea, but well, the day we were pulling into Jupiter with this homemade trailer behind us, and I had lined up this apartment, Jupiter Apartments. They were one of the apartments. It was all Pratt Whitney people.
Uh-huh.
I had already hired or signed on for that, so I went back and built a trailer, measured the pack and pile of stuff, and built a trailer for it. You talk about the Hollywood hillbillies. But anyway, we were pulling into Jupiter and came over the bridge, or the A1A bridge. Here's at the marina. They're winching up a jewfish. I had no idea how much it weighed, but it was bigger than this table.
Wow.
It was big.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
But anyway, which I caught some little jewfish off and on later, but they were good eating, the small ones.
Yeah.
But anyway, oh my goodness. This is what they catch here.
Oh. So in Michigan, were you near the water, or when you came to Florida, was that the first time? Because I know that the Great Lakes are around. And
Well, we had a river right in the farm, a small river.
yeah.
We had lakes all over the place, but never went very far. We just didn't travel to go anywhere.
Yeah.
It's a big deal, a holiday or something in the summertime, go to Allen, Michigan, that's about 6 or 7 miles away.
Uh-huh.
The guy was a politician that owned it in Silver Springs, I think it was called. He had a trout farm, so you could pay to catch a trout there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think.
We used to picnic there once in a while.
Did you fish when you went down there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they do the here. They'll let the trout out in the streams, and
Yeah.
you can go out and fish if you have a tag to do that.
Yeah.
And so every so often, yeah.
There's a lot of trout caught. That one with the river going to towards
You went up towards Asheville.
Dollywood and so forth.
Yeah.
I forget the name of the river, but you drive right along the side of
Is
it.
it the Pigeon River?
Yeah, probably.
It might not.
Yeah, that's
one of
probably
them. Yeah.
Yeah, you see people out there fishing and wading in their high boots and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I went to
That was
school,
all trout.
in Asheville, I would go through the back way up 107 and across the mountain there through Hot Springs, and there's a fair-sized river that runs through there, and that's what you'd see them out in the waders with fly fishing
Yeah.
for the trout. So it's a big thing. So you went from trout fishing, and then you come up on the bridge and you saw them winching in a monster of a fish, and you said, "I need in on that."
Yes.
Oh.
No, I just did bridge fishing in Florida, basically mostly.
Yeah. Yeah, there's Isaiah. He likes to fish a lot, so he knows all the fish and all the different things. He tells me all the time.
Yeah.
To me, a fish is a fish.
Oh, boy. Yeah. They can get involved, yeah.
Yeah. We were like that where we go and camp in Outer Banks. We just pitch a tent and you can stay. It's right there. There's the big dune and then the ocean. And it just takes a couple of minutes to go from one side of the island to the other. So we'd catch the sunrise in the morning, and we'd run over to see the sunset on the bay. And it's huge for fishing. That's what they do, because we go in the fall, and that's kind of the sweet spot. And I think they said right around October is the best fishing time, but didn't know anything about it, and Isaiah and Lance headed off to the bait shop, and the guy hooked them up with all the stuff they need, and the hook's as big as your arm and all that, and they were throwing it out, no luck, and then they changed. They used a smaller hook and something, and they reeled in, fish like we catch here. And Lance was so proud because he was take a picture, and we were so tickled. And he brought it back, and because a lot of these guys around here, when they go to the beach, they'll take the deep sea cruises and the
we'd
adventures.
be a hook there in Florida for what we used to catch in Michigan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Use it for bait.
Yeah, but Lance came back and showed everybody his picture, and he's got, the 6-inch fish on it. And he's like, "Look what I got." And we're like, "Oh, good job."
Yeah, Bondoy, Ray Bartek, a friend of hers, her uncle, I can't think of the name of the little branch off of Singer Island, but anyway, he had a house there and he had a boat.
Yeah.
So he took us out one day fishing. He was a retired chef, big restaurant he had up in Boston or somewhere.
Yeah.
But anyway, she had caught this good-sized fish. So I took a picture. I had in the cameras at that time. I had a little camera with me. So I had her hold the fish out. The fish is half as big as she is, it looks like. She was proud of that. It was a nice edible fish.
Yeah. Yeah, that was, I think what Lance had caught was what they would catch to bait their hooks with.
Yeah.
That is what we but he was so excited. He made sure to keep it right up so you could see, because he thought it was hilarious. He thought it was great, but they do, you were talking about the perspective in the pictures. That's something that, like, when you do, like, a lot of the fishermen, they know how to do that.
Oh, yeah.
they know.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Lance's dad does a lot of fishing out on Douglas Lake there. And they always like to look at pictures of people, and they talk about how they're staged and stuff. So he'll take Isaiah out every once in a while, and Isaiah loves it.
Yeah, the fellow I worked with at Pratt, he had bought a boat, and he got captain's license and everything finally. So the king mackerel were running in the ocean.
Yeah.
He said, "Let's go fishing. You want to go fishing with me?" He said, "I can go out and get a badge." I never got so tired in my life. You set the hook and reel him in and unhook it. That day he dressed out before he went back to Jupiter Island. port, Jupiter Port, to sell the fish, but he sold over 300 pounds. So,
Wow.
yeah, I never got so tired of fish in my life.
It wasn't fun anymore.
That was no fun, no.
Yeah.
Not after the first couple of strikes, it was no fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just happened to be right in the middle of everything was migrating south. And
Yeah.
everybody was fishing for it.
Yeah.
There were boats everywhere.
Lots of adventure. I looked into it when we were down there, and the prices to go out on the deep sea fishing and
Yeah.
for half a day, and I said, yeah, well, maybe when Isaiah graduates college, send him out on that. Yeah, but fishing.
Yeah, I just went out once. One of the doctors invited me along.
Yeah, fishing off the bank is a lot of fun though. We love that.
Yeah, over the bridge.
I need to get him out
I
there.
used to do the seawall at the Jupiter Inlet.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can see pools of the snook going through.
Yeah.
And I go out and brag about, boy, I had a hit last night. My friends finally said, I'm going to take you fishing and we're going to bust your cherry because you're going to catch a snook. We did.
Yeah.
But you just had to learn how to do it.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of technique that knowing all the lures and the way to do it and where to set them and the bait.
Fishing off the A1A bridge one day, the little mackerel, not the king mackerel, but the sea mackerel, were running.
Yeah.
And I was catching them right in my. This was comical. And some tourists come up, you know, and he said, boy, this is impressive. Can you fix me up with some bait? And he had one of these little $3 kits, you know, the reel, the 5-foot pole. I said, yeah. I said, but it's not going to work on that.
Yeah.
But anyway, I put a shrimp on the hook, got him all set up, and he tossed it in. He just about had enough line left, you know, a little bit on the reel, just to hit the water, and bam, something.
It made his trip.
That's when you wish you had a camera on it, because he's holding the pole, and hit the end of the line, so the pole and the reel separated.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, the reel went out, took the end of the he's standing there holding the pole.
Did he manage to bring it in?
No,
No,
it
he was just gone. So he was just holding the handle. Oh my goodness. Did you know that Pop did a lot of fishing? He used to do the bridge fishing and the dock fishing.
After work at night, I get home about 12:30 and go fishing for wind down for an hour or so.
Yeah.
Not before I started doing camera repair. I
Yeah.
got involved in that and then the fishing all quit.
Yeah, only so many hours, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, goodness. No. Well, I guess I better let you get back home. It's about 2 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah, I got laundry to take out of the dryer. You got to fold and put away.
Yeah.
I don't put it away, I throw it on the bed. You know.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
It's convenient.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Just keep it ready. Keep it all handy. Yeah, I'll follow you back and help you knock some of those chores out and I think.
This was a very good meal. I thank you.
Oh, I hope you
This worked out wonderfully. Thank you.
hope it fills your belly and
Yeah,
gets you
sure
through.
Yeah, Bonwood and I, one St. Patty's Day, we drove all over the county and into the next county looking for someone that was selling a good
The corned beef.
corned beef. Yeah. We went out to Mountain View. That's when they were open.
Yeah.
11W or whatever. And we came back into Rogersville before we found someone that had corned beef, and it was not a good meal.
Oh no.
It was so,
Yeah. Oh goodness. Yeah, I try to get mine, and it's not a super popular thing
No.
with it, but Aldi has it, and I figure being a German store, they know how to do it. But I might try my hand at corning one myself. I might get me a brisket, because I think it says you start at 5 days before, and you just.
Yeah, my dad would corned beef quite often, and he got the recipe wrong once, and the spices, and what is a teaspoon or cups or something.
Oh no.
It would burn your mouth, but it was good. You just couldn't wait it along.
Yeah.
Yeah, he made, remember once he made the lye soap, with the hog fat and the lye.
Uh-huh.
It would take the skin off your hands, but it took all the dirt off too.
At least it left you clean. Oh, yeah. I love it.